Hello everyone, welcome to Yes Workshop. Now today we are going to talk about something very important, something which is so important that if you learn that, even if it has affected my life, and I know I've studied certain people whose life has been drastically, being successful. You can say being have been a real example for us and have been a real great life they have lived. Now before starting that topic, let me ask you a few simple questions. The very first question I want to ask, I can ask myself also, and I'm asking you also, that have you ever started something and you left in between? You decided one day you got, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, that list we make, kind of resolution, New Year resolution or anything like that. We have made that list, and suddenly we feel after maybe one day, 2 days, sometime 1 week, sometime 1 month, and maybe sometime 1 year, that it was it is something you can't do now, you don't want to do now, or you don't know how to do now. If that is the way you have been feeling, then we are common in many things. But there is a difference between that happening every time. If that is happening to you every time you decide and you're not able to do, or every time you think and you can't do, then it's bad, it's really bad. So what we have to do is we have to come out with a solution. So what is the solution? What is the solution to this situation wherein we start something and we are not finishing it, and apart from that we are having a lot of reasons of not finishing it? And if you are in the same situation I was a time before, and I have overcome it, I'm still learning it, I'm in the learning process. Only what I'm sharing is, I'm not sharing my expertise, I'm sharing how we can work on ourselves, and we can solve this problem, because it has a solution. That is the best part. So what we are talking is being non consistent, being बीच में चालू करके छोड़ देना, और उनको जोश में आके डिसाइड करना, और बाद में मालूम है वो चाहिए, वो करना ही है, लेकिन फिर ये सोचना है कि हो सकता है मेरे पास नहीं होगा, या मेरे से नहीं होगा, या something like that is the topic we are talking about. So the solution to this all problem, it's a big, you can say a big chunk of it can be related to your studies, related to your relationship, related to your body language, related to anything you decide and you can't do, or you won't be able to do, you think. And for that we have a solution called as how to develop persistence. That is the question. How to develop persistence? Now developing a persistence is very easy. So कैसे अपने आप में विकसित करें दृढ़ निश्चय पैदा करने की, या हिंदी इज वेरी टफ फॉर मी. सो दृढ़ इच्छा पैदा करना जो होता है अपने अंदर, नहीं ये तो करना ही है, ये तो करके ही उठेगा और करूंगा ही करूंगा, दैट पैदा करना को हम लोग कैसे कर सकते हैं? That is the question. How to develop a persistence? Now I have a formula for it. I said formula is very simple. You just have to apply it and you have to see. In fact, it has worked for many great people. It has worked for Thomas Edison. It has worked for KFC. It has worked for Bill Gates. It has worked for Steve Jobs. It has worked for Abdul Kalam. It has worked for any Narendra Modi. Everybody it has worked for. So you can say it is a strong topic wherein you have to learn that, you can say a strong skill, or you can say a strong habit which we have to develop, which all have done, and so we are only left. So let us join the mission wherein we can finish this. So the very first formula is take one definite purpose in your life. One definite purpose, and you have to multiply by burning desire. That is equal to persistence. Persistence is दृढ़ इच्छा, जो तुम्हारे को कुछ भी करके करना है. You want that to happen. You will make it happen. This is the formula. This is the formula. The formula is which I told you earlier. I'm repeating the formula. The formula is to have a one definite purpose. What was the purpose of you can say Thomas Edison? Thomas Edison was very much passionate about business. He was very much passionate about inventing things. He was very much passionate about one definite purpose, was his having a lot of money, having a lot of invention, and he knew how to develop it into a business. So that was a one definite purpose. He was a businessman, true inventor. What is the purpose of your life? What is the purpose? What was the purpose for Narendra Modi? Let us talk about Narendra Modi. What is the purpose? He wanted to be one strong leader. He wanted to be at the top of the population. What he did, he developed persistence. Now, talking about Steve Jobs, what was that one thing he wanted to invent? Product so beautiful that people would lick the product. That is what he told once a while in his presentation. He wanted to develop a product which people lick it, like and they want to lick it, and that is what happened with the Apple company. So you see, the persistence has worked for them, and it can work for us also. That is the one formula. You have to have a definite purpose. One definite purpose you have to have. Definite is well defined, well established. No doubt that you don't want that. It has to be one definite purpose. Multiply it with a burning desire to have it. That is what Narendra Modi did. He had a burning desire that anyhow he want to reach that position, and he reached it. And that is going to make a persistent. So this is the one big formula, but this is the half of the formula. That means you are going to achieve half of the persistent. Another half I'm going to tell you is a little tricky, but yes, you can achieve it. Second part of the formula is to have a definite plan. So definite plan is a formula number 2. Multiply it with constant action is equals to persistent. And this gives half first, half second, both together, a full persistence you have in your pocket. Yes, this is the reaction for having a strong persistence in your character. This persistence is your life. It can become everything for you, and this is what needed for you. So to develop the persistence, you have two formulas. The first part of the reaction is, talking in chemistry language, the first part of the reaction is you have to take a reactant, you get a product. The reactant is a definite purpose and add into it. In fact, don't add. In fact, to be very strong, multiply it with lot of burning desire. Lot of burning desire to have that anyhow. That will give you a persistence. That is the half of the persistence. Second half is having a definite plan. So having a definite plan is like roadmap. You know everything how to go there, and you have a fixed written plan in yourself. So if you have a written definite plan, then multiply it with constant action. You just have to act every day on that, and that is how you are going to multiply both the equation, and you are going to get persistence. Half year, full persistence, and this is the four formula you have. So you have persistence plus burning desire. You have you have emotion, you have attach, you have action, and finally you are the role model for persistence. Persistence is what they did, and we have to learn it anyhow. If we don't, our life will be half, and that is happened to me. I have wasted my 10 years of working hours. In fact, forget about learning hours. I'm only talking about my professional life. I'm talking about my professional jobs. I'm talking about my career, and I've wasted 10 years of it just because I was lacking persistence. So it is very costly process not to develop this quality, and that is how they have reached there. They have reached. They deserve that, and that is what we have to do with ourselves. So take a definite purpose, multiply it with burning desire, add a definite plan to it, and a constant action. That is what you need for becoming a persistent person. दृढ़ इच्छा, दृढ़ संकल्प करने का यही एक तरीका है. आपको ये चारे मिक्स करना है और awesome तरीके से. But yes, every reactions have a conditions. This reaction have two conditions. A very first reaction with the very first formula I told you, have a definite purpose and multiply with burning desire. It will give you persistence. For that, the condition is, yes, the condition is you have to lock your brain, lock your mind against all negative words and influences in your life. It can be your friends, it can be your relative, or it can be anybody, acquaintance or working, any damn person in your life who can give you negativity, you have to work against them. You have to lock your mind against all the suggestions, against all the suggestions, against all the negative feeling they want to give you, against all the thoughts. You have to just lock your mind, block your mind against all. And that is the condition. The second formula which I told you, definite plan into multiply with constant action, will give you persistence. For the second formula, the condition is you have to have one or more. It can be 1%, it can be 2%, it can be 3%. 3% or 1% in your life who will support you with your plan, with your purpose. You have to have one or two people in your life, or maybe more than that in your life, who supports you for doing what you are doing. Because if you don't have them, the condition doesn't apply. I mean, the condition doesn't apply, then your reaction is incomplete. You're not going to complete your process. So have one, or it can be anybody in your family, it can be anybody with their friends, it can be a small child, it can be anybody who knows that this is possible for you and you're going to do it. Somebody in the whole world who is going to believe. It can be unknown person, it can be anybody you can take and choose him as your one person who supports you. It is not important that you have only one person, you can have more than one person, but the person should believe in you, should support you, and should truly believe that you are going to follow the plan, you are going to follow the purpose, and supports you for that. So this is all about developing a persistent. Thank you very much, and I hope so you enjoyed this. Please do share this video with your friends and whoever you want to, and whoever you think need this video, as well as please like, comment. You can comment on anything. You like the video, you don't like the video, or what point you would like to add, and what you think I need improvement about. Yes, everything is welcome. Negative, positive, neutral, anything. Please do add. Thank you very much, and hope so. Yes, workshop is helping you and developing a great deal of life within you. Thank you very much. See you next time. Yes, workshops, life school skills. That is what I call it. It's a school of life. The life school of life. The life school of life.